What is going on, friends? Good to see you all here. Chronico, Gosu, Iceman Carr is in the house. Blackout, Fabian, Chronico. I said Chronico already. Dracul, Lefty. We already posted a link to Lefty's channel. If you're not subscribed, head on over there. Man Mania is here. Welcome, guys. Welcome. For starters today, right? Congratulations to 1093. Once again, Grand Finals champions. Today's match was fun to watch. I was watching it on iHara's channel. It was a fun match to watch. Both teams did fantastic. 1960 did much better this match than they did last match in the structure game. The problem was 1093 won that first arc. 1093 didn't let 1960 have that last arc. They were centimeters away from delivering it. And 960 did the, I forget what it's called, the Master Strategist. Brought some troops in and delayed it. So, fantastic game. Appreciate both teams. Very few teams are as good at Ark of Osiris as the two of you. So, congratulations to both sides. Our Ark of Osiris match today was against 3251. We had two people. We actually had three starters not show up. One backup was there to play, fill in. Thank you for that. But we did quite well. They had 24 out of 30 themselves, so they had 6 people not show up. 3251, though. I thought it was a kingdom that might have been in KVK, and thus the no-shows. $3251 is a solid kingdom. They are Imperium. If we look at that alliance, right? They were in the top 8. They were in the top 8 for the Sobek realm in season 8. So they are no slouches. So in back-to-back weeks, our little B seed, C seed kingdom, right, has beaten a team that finished top 4 in Sobek and a team that finished top 8 in Sobek. Not bad for a bunch of ragtag players. There's always next season. I think Dallas Cowboys fans have been saying that since what, 1990, 94, 95, right? So yeah, I said it. Ark of Osiris is S tier. I love Ark of Osiris. I love playing in it. It is a fun time. It's much more fun for me now. And excuse me, this music is just blaring in my headset. There we go. Now I can hear myself think. Now that I have one job and that's to rally, it's even more fun. How much did he heal this time? Not a lot. Not a lot. We just enjoy giving him shit. What's up, Nugget? So, what's going to help us with consistency as we move forward and try and develop a league team is just making sure it's the same 30 people week in and week out. I'm not going to pretend like we did everything perfect. We still got a long ways to go. But hey, we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna give it a shot next league season. Not everybody here is the IP18. Well, probably won't make it too far, but hey, what the hell? What the hell? Just double up on the blood pressure medication on Sunday mornings, and I should be good to go. Oh, how are you guys doing, though? I mean, outside of, I'm sure many of you watched the Shifting Gears streams from one or more content creators yesterday. What did you all think about that? I would like to get some other opinions on that, because, reflecting on yesterday, I have some mixed feelings. I don't see anyone fighting in KVK for us to go and actually watch. You're not going to make it out of the first... Yeah, that would be our luck, wouldn't it, Blackout? I think we'll do okay in the group stages, in the first group stages. After that, we really need to button some things up. Communication for one. We had too many people barking out orders on comms this morning, and it was messy. It was messy. I stopped watching Shifting Gears after 5 minutes. Yeah, I was watching Shappy Gaming stream earlier today, and I think Gosu made a good point, right? These shifter marches, it's like long-range cheeseburgering. I think it was you that said that, Gosu. And really that's what it was. If I didn't have basically unlimited speed ups and I have unlimited resources, but if I didn't have unlimited speed ups in that KVK, my playstyle would have been much different. I was just being fucking Rambo yesterday, trying to hit everything on the map. I'm sure other players would have played differently too, but that is a KVK that is going to require a huge amount of preparation from a leadership team, right? You have to make sure you know who your mobile shifters are, who your stationary shifters are, who your open field team is. It's going to require you to push in with your open field, with your mobile shifters behind, with your stationary shifters behind them, and really be tactical as to how you take down flags, because I think 1 total flag got burned yesterday, maybe 2. Swizz says, if I wanted to play with loads of ranged marches, I would play COD. Call of Dragons? So, I don't know. I can't see that there are a ton of kingdoms that are going to choose to do it. I doubt it would be something 1029 ever does, simply for the fact that from an organizational standpoint, I don't think any of us here want to invest the time it would take to split our kingdom into shifters and open field and garrison and rally and this, that, and the other thing, right? So it was fun to experience it, and I applaud Lilith for letting us try it out and highlight it for the community, and for giving away $100, right? So the individual who won the 100 yesterday, Abu Hamid. I contacted him in game. I sent him the links, everything he needed to do to fill out the forms and get his $100. But let's where do I go? Settings, right? So here's the funny thing, right? Search governor. At 329-22042. Probably one of the last people that needs $100 from Lilith. But it is what it is, right? Range play required no intelligence. Open field bashing your troops is more fun. It's a stupid way to many KVK modes nobody wants. I guess you don't know until you try it. There are gonna be kingdoms that try it. Guarantee you that. So, yeah. Tsunami won the $100 on my stream yesterday. Oh, but hey, fair is fair. Fair is fair. I don't know. That's the governor ID that he gave me. That's the governor ID in game that I sent all the information to. Then he contacted me on Discord and said, hey, I was the winner. Can you send the link here? I did not send the link on Discord until he told me in game to send the link on Discord. And he confirmed that, yes, that Discord person who contacted you is me. Send me the link on Discord. So, I don't know. Either way, I took screenshots of everything. I have proof I did my part. So, but it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. It was interesting being in the same voice comms as Chisgel. I haven't been on Discord with him since we played in 1039 together. But that KVK is definitely for super organized kingdoms. Not for kingdoms who, okay, this is the map. Let's go out, let's smash everything. Which is kind of what we try and do, right? What's up, Knight? Hit the like button, noobs. Amen. Amen. Isn't he the Squad Buster content creator? So it was funny, and I don't know how many of you were here at the stream in the end. We were on Discord. Everyone was on Discord, and they said, well, okay, obviously we lost this. They burned one of our flags. We didn't burn any of theirs. Who are we going to blame? And immediately I said, well, might as well. Everybody blames Chisgel for everything, so let's just blame Chisgel. I have not seen how much power 93 has dropped Blackout. Just from the KVK, or are people leaving that kingdom now? Are they downsizing? Yeah, I mean, it would be very hard to organize a Shifting Gears KVK when you have, 4, 5, 6, 9, 11 kingdoms in a camp, right? It would be virtually impossible to do the level of organization needed for that type of KVK. So it's definitely a KVK geared towards those super high AC kingdoms that are highly organized. And this is the exact same feedback I gave to the developers also. Right? So there's a 10 billion alliance, there's an 11 billion alliance. And I'll be honest, and another 11 billion alliance, I don't know what these guys were at before. Go to Coalition in your KVK itself. Oh my goodness. I'm so sick of this Hawk 2 bullshit. 11, well, we'll call it 11.5, yeah. Yeah, I don't know where they started at, to be honest with you. Yep, nope. I'm reading your comments in real time, Car. It just takes you 20 seconds on the screen to see me react. That's how long it takes for my video and sound to get uploaded to YouTube and for YouTube to rebroadcast it out. Where were they at before? Do you guys know? Yeah, Swizz, I don't know. How somebody gets so famous from that is just beyond me. It makes absolutely no sense to me. Anywhere from 2.5 to 4 billion per alliance. That's a significant decrease. I think they know that if they try and stay big like they are, it's going to be no match found, no match found, no match found again until 1960 and 2489 are ready to get into KVK again. I mean, what's that going to leave them with, though? 560 million power accounts? Around 100 to 150 of their players are on the chopping block. Yeah, and I hope they pulled scans after Kingsland ended. And they're not counting some of those players who were just cheeseburgering after Kingsland ended towards the chopping block or not. What? Their leadership team is smart and organized. I'm sure that they have a plan. I mean, I don't think we're in danger of getting an Imperium ever anytime soon. Our 300th power person is 7.9 million. I appreciate that, Car. I'd still hate to see him in KVK or in Arco Osiris. Yeah, right. Not even close. Not even close. So I'm gonna do this next portion of the stream, every single stream that I can, just so it gets out there and people get on board. People who agree with it get on board, right? But I think there are two desperate changes that are needed to this game. One of the complaints I hear most often is Crystal Tech. Okay, if Lilith could maybe after the fourth KVK. Introduce higher level barbarian forts, because we all know off-season sucks. So if they can introduce higher level barbarian forts, higher level barbs in the home kingdom, and they made it so attacking a level 15 barbarian fort in the home kingdom gives you maybe 50 crystals that you can bank for your next KVK. Maybe hitting the highest level barb in the home kingdom gives you, say, 25 crystals that you can bank for the next KVK. I think that would add an element to home kingdom that would allow free-to-play and low spenders to bank crystals for the next KVK, and maybe they cap those at 10 million. Okay, maybe that's the most you can bank for the next KVK. Hey, Luda. So... that would add that element to the kingdom where free-to-play players and low spenders could start a KVK with some crystals in the bank to start using right away. In addition, you have no KVK tech, so you're not going to be able to do 1+1 rallies on a level 15 fort. It's going to require cooperation, coordination, and teamwork within your own kingdom to take down those level 15 forts. Same thing with those higher level barbs. If you don't have KVK tech, you're not going to be sitting there chaining those 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Right? So that's one change that I think that they could make to address the concerns that I hear most frequently from free-to-play players and low spenders, which is crystal tech. Okay? And I'm going to preach this every single KVK until somebody listens. Or every single live stream until somebody listens. Number 2, the second change that I would make here. Saving up 180 gold coins to get an inscription shard chest, that takes a long time, even for players who are spending money. For players who are not spending money in this game, that takes forever. So when they finally get 180 gold coins to open an inscription shard chest, and they get 5, 8, 10, or 12 transmutation stones, it's like a kick in the frickin' nads when that person has steel-toed boots on. The return on investment to get 5 transmutation stones, the return on investment from 180 of these gold coins is grotesquely awful. I would love to see transmutation stones taken out of here entirely and replaced with a transmutation crystal. Even one transmutation crystal that allows somebody to start transmuting things all over again after you hit your 10 times is more value to me, and I imagine to a lot of people, than these transmutation stones are. Now that every single time you dispatch, every single time you travel, you can recycle those for transmutation stones. You know, I'm getting anywhere from 8 to 10 transmutation stones a week just by recycling armaments from travels and dispatching. I imagine many others are getting fairly similar, maybe 5 to 9. Right? So those are the 2 changes that I would like to see in Rise of Kingdoms quickly. They are what how do you earn crystals in the off season, Peyton? What's up, Snow Goose? Exactly, Blackout. You can't even do 1+1 rallies on level 15 forts in Lost Kingdom with max tech. You would literally have to have a rally with 2 million players in it in Home Kingdom to take down that fort, right? I'm not aware of any way to gain crystals in the off-season, Peyton. So those are, I mean, I have more ideas, but those are the 2 things that I think they should change quickly in this game that would make people happy. They've done a hell of a lot with armaments since they implemented armaments, right? They gave us a way to transmutate them. Great. They've given us rares in addition to specials. They've guaranteed rares or specials every 150 chests that you open. Okay, so they have come a long way from the beginning with armaments, but we still have a ways to go. Doing one, that's a very indirect way, Peyton. What's up, Jolene? Hey, Gosu, you're preaching the choir here, right? I mean, I would rather have 4 single special inscriptions, legendary inscriptions, than I would. Oh, Swizz wants to say hello. Than I would other inscriptions. So yeah, we got the one pump chump emoji from Electro King, right? And that is for those cheeseburger players who jump out of cities in KVK, let one skill fire off, and go back to their city. That's the one pump chump emoji. And then we've got the middle finger with Esmeralda, because Esmeralda robs you blind. So thank you to Electro King for turning those around quickly once he got home from his vacation yesterday. I understand what you're saying, Peyton. Do 1+1 forts. People already do 1+1 forts. You get AP. That AP you can use in Lost Kingdom. So I think, and I understand where you're going with it, right? You can use that AP in Lost Kingdom to get crystals from those barbs then. I think the point is, if players could have crystals going into that KVK to get off on the right start, that would help them even more. And then the perception wouldn't be that I'm free to play, I'm getting screwed. Yeah, I told Electro King, I said, what was my exact wish? Yeah, I said I wanted a middle finger with Esmeralda text over it. You know, like the middle finger, and then on top of the middle finger it says Esmeralda, right? He went one step further. He did the middle finger with a picture of Esmeralda's face on it. Oh. I would rather go offline than cheeseburger myself. I have much better things to do. I'm not a patient person to sit there and cheeseburger and cheeseburger and cheeseburger and cheeseburger. I understand why kingdoms do it. I do. I understand why individual players do it. You know, what sickens me, though, is players who do it who are not participating in the real fights, who do not swarm flags, who do not participate in rallies, who are scared to get dead troops. Players who do it simply to inflate their kill points. Right? This, way back in the beginning of this game, it used to be all about power. Nobody wanted to lose power. You couldn't get in the top alliance in your kingdom if you had low power. It used to all be about power. Now everybody is fixated on kill points. Kill points don't fucking matter if your kill points come when you're cheeseburgering. Kill points don't fucking matter if they come and you're fighting on the outskirts of the murder ball. You're chasing easy marches. I could care less if you had 100 billion kill points, if that's the way you're getting kill points. I want players in this kingdom, and I'm sure there are other kingdoms that agree with this. They want players who are in that murder ball, who are following instructions, who are fighting for objectives, and not off chasing the elusive kill point number. If you are fighting with your team and fighting for objectives, those kill points will come. If you are in a good kingdom where leadership has awareness to what's going on, they're not going to care if you get 1 billion kill points or 5 billion kill points, as long as you are helping them, you are online, you are fighting for objectives. What's up, Popo? One line away from TSM. What do you mean? Sorry, Morton. Good to see you, but I don't understand the comment. Derega? Your hair needs a rinse, Popo.
Every day I'm closing in to my impending doom. How I wish that one last.
So yes, we did. I know you're going to be disappointed, Jolene, but we did have to remove the Mad Mania dungeon emoji. But you can just use this emoji for Mad Mania. TSM was a major esports organization that collapsed. Okay, so I think, what's his name? Iron? Call of Duty player Iron? He used to have TSM in front of his gamer tag. So the TSN comes from 369, where many of the original players in not original players in 1029, the original group that migrated to and started 1029 and brought 1029 out of the ashes. TSN was 369. They came from 1369. Okay, many of those players had those tags. Over time, I like to think TSN stands for the Swarm Nation, because many of those OG players are gone now. You can bully Mad still, just drop the one pump chump emoji. I mean, you saw it in my Discord, right? I said new emoji for Mad Mania, one pump chump. So, and his response was a GIF that said, "How did you find out?" So he's not denying it. And then frickin' Carr, I'm gonna show y'all something that Carr sent me yesterday, and it made me sick to my stomach. Let me just fit it in this window. What the hell is this? 3 wooden chests. So this is the daily. 3 wooden chests. And the man is getting 16 Montezuma sculptures. I don't think I've ever gotten more than 11 or 12. 16. Really? Really? That's proof that Carr's a developer. Proof right there. Undeniable, indisputable proof. Got 13 Henry. Good God, man. Good God, man. I swear. So as far as MGE goes, I don't do this anymore. Thunder and Mad Mania set up MGE, so don't be hating on Lambo for giving myself 3rd place, because I didn't give myself 3rd place. But I should be getting 3rd place here. Which I'm totally fine with, but I've got nothing super special for rally gear. Sure, we got some of this stuff leveled up, but nothing incredibly special. But I guess we go with it. I'm not going to complain. Yeah, exactly. If they want me to do infantry rallies, okay. But, it is what it is. You once got 26 Alex? 18 Chandra, 18 Mulan. Okay, somebody ban Carr from the chat. 26 from 3 chests. I mean, you didn't save up those for weeks, right? Right, Snow Goose? The max you got is 8? So, I think Thunder's gear and my gear is about the same. John Paul Jones has infantry, crazy infantry march. So that's quite fitting. Just waiting for Hera in bundles, says Gambit TV. Well, it's gonna be a little bit before they put the next commanders in here, right? And the reason I say that is because I'm getting real close on Bertrand. Everything else is done. It seems like right before I finish my last commander in here, that's when they go and drop 2 new ones. So Bertrand is at 5531, I think. Yep, 5531. So it's probably going to be about a month, and then they'll drop 2 new commanders in there just to piss me off. I really do hope that one of them is Margaret, though. Because the only way you get Margaret sculptures, right, is from the Sovereign Keys or from some of those other events. She is not on any wheel. She is not in any MGE. So the only way to get her is from some of those special events. Lambo's about to activate the band hammer. You don't know. I joke, Car. I joke. I'm happy for you. It just shows that if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. Electro King. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you here. Hope you had a fun vacation. You can claim Alliance mobilization rewards once William Wallace gets on the wheel tomorrow. Where are we even at for Alliance mobilization? I haven't paid attention because mine's been done for a while. Oh, we might move up a level. Oh my goodness. Usually I'm in the top 2, so yeah. Yeah, good to see others up here. So there's Snow Goose. Mims. Very nice. Very nice. Where's my farm? I even did this shit on my farm. Somewhere in here. I probably passed it. Like 1,100 points. 50 likes and we spin it? Sounds like Electro King wants to give away a profile picture today. 9 more likes, 50 likes, and we spin it. St. Jolene wants another profile picture. Y'all have to let me know when we hit 50, because I got to refresh the stream to see where we're at. I think it'll be a while before Hera is in the daily chess. I do. You know, there are still a lot of people that are getting Hera in the sorry, it's right by my city. I had to join in the wheel or the MGE. I forget which one he comes in. I think he's MGE, right? Or he's wheel. I don't freaking know. Oh boy, it looks like Mad Mania has concocted a Mad tells everyone this after I've already got my Alliance mobilization done. Right? I'm sitting at 1,915 points, 11 out of 11, up here in second place. You know, and then Mad says, oh, by the way, everyone in the top 10 will get kingdom gifts for this. And if you finish first, you get the gold chest. It's like, I'm already done, motherfucker. You announce this shit after I've completed all 11 of my quests? It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Insane Joker deserves it. Dead weight. Fuck you, Esmeralda. Wrong emoji. What? What? Oh, he must have heard me because we got an epic trophy. Right, 20 hours of speed ups. We'll take it. We'll take it. Teleports are always good. Free gems, not going to complain. Not going to complain there. God, who's eating all my gem nodes? Thunder, is it you? Hey, Lord. Good to see ya. Shakshuka is the bomb. Very delicious. I feel like I looked up this before. Eggs poached in a sauce of tomatoes, olive oil, peppers, onions, and garlic. Commonly spiced with cumin, paprika, and cayenne pepper. It is a popular dish throughout North Africa and the Middle East. That looks insanely good. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. We need to find a good recipe for that. We need to find a good recipe for that. That's not something my wife would make, but I would certainly make that. I don't think either of the kids would eat it. But I don't care. They can fend for themselves. They can make chicken nuggets in the air fryer or heat up a hot dog in the microwave for all I care. I had to put a freaking bib on. I'm drooling now. I don't mind hummus. It's not one of those things that I'll go out of my way to eat. I like chickpeas. Like, there's some very good vegetarian, not that I'm a vegetarian, but there's some very good vegetarian chickpea dishes in the HelloFresh or the oh man, what's the other one? So there was a period of time that I did HelloFresh, and I did some of those I tried some of those meal order boxes, right? And we would get a variety of stuff, 2 meals a week. I'd have to cook them, no problem. But you know, a lot of the recipes they have, you can just duplicate at home for cheaper. So I just have tons and tons of recipes from HelloFresh and what was the other one? Good something or other. And every now and then there's one with scallops and Brussels sprouts and cauliflower and a truffle sauce that is quite yummy. And then there's a chickpea Mediterranean couscous that I like as well. And I don't know that there are any proper Lebanese restaurants here anywhere. 50 likes? To be honest with you, I mean, you go to a Chinese restaurant here and it's Americanized Chinese food. It's not It's not really what I would call authentic Chinese food. At least not like the authentic Chinese food I had in Chinatown. So if you are new here, we have to clear this off. Electro King is the guy who does graphics for me, intros, outros, overlays, emojis, you name it, he does it. Very, very good friend. Great prices. Fast as hell turnaround time. You will not be disappointed. So this is sponsored by Electro King. He will be giving away a free profile picture to the lucky winner. You will need to be on my Discord, link in the description, or I'll pop it in chat now as well. See, St. Jolene already knows. So you can do one of two things. If you're a member, you can pop the Electro King emoji in chat. Or if you're not a member, you can type Electro King Rocks in chat, and I'll add your name to the wheel. And then very shortly, we will spin, and somebody can contact Electro King for a profile picture. You do realize there are blondes who are pasty with green and or blue eyes in the Middle East? The guy who's typing in Korean, what's I forget, I'm sorry. What's your name again? You've told me probably a dozen times your name in English. I just can't remember it. I'm old, so please cut me some slack. I'm Gosu. This is my wife's account. Okay. All right. Striker. So we are spinning the wheel, Blackout, for an Electro King profile picture. There you go. Are they native? Are they? I'm not. Are they native there, Popo? Or do they go there because they're gold diggers? I got you already, Dracul. Don't be trying to enter it twice. Did I get you, Lord? I did not. My apologies if I missed it. Not native. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. What's up, Big Panther? Yeah, I mean, you see lots of hot women in Dubai, right? But I would say 90% of them are gold diggers. Got Swizz. So we're spinning the wheel for an Electro King profile picture. Just gotta type Electro King Rocks in chat or drop the Electro King emoji. I think he's having fun. I do. I get about one message on Discord from him a day, but I think he's having fun. you sure they're green eyes and not contact lenses? So when my clock hits 6:08 p.m., Big Panther is coming. And when my clock hits, sorry, not 6:08, we'll say 6:10 p.m., the stream's about, you guys are seeing 20 seconds behind where I'm at. So when it hits 6:10 p.m., we'll spin the wheel. Did I get you, Iceman? Okay, 6:10 on my clock. 6:10 on my clock. I'm taking no more entries. If you want to get in on this for a free Electro King profile picture, Electro King rocks in the chat. If you're a member, drop the Electro King emoji. What's up, Paul Gaming? So yeah, I'm about 30 seconds ahead on stream. "30 seconds here. 30 seconds. Car. Get you ready? You didn't enter yet, huh? I got carried away there. Okay, okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spinning. Swizz! What's going on? Congratulations. Be sure and contact Electro King in Discord. You can find him in the 1029 Discord or in my Discord, and he will hook you up. Hey, I know Car's a developer, but he's got no control over this wheel. None whatsoever. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm in a good mood today. Here's what I'm going to do. Everyone who's on the wheel right now, I'm going to spin the wheel again. I'll give away a t-shirt for my merch store. Okay? So there's a link to the merch store. Whoever wins this next spin will need to contact me on Discord. Tell me exactly which t-shirt you want, what color you want it in. I will need your full shipping address, as it should be written on the address label, to get it delivered to you. And I will send a t-shirt to somebody from the merch store. Okay? All right. So here we go. This is for a t-shirt from my merch store. Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't give Electro King a chance to get in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Popo. Popo. If I win, I give it to Car. Okay, Car, it's all yours, buddy. So just, you know how to find me, Car? Hit me up on Discord. Hit me up on Discord. Pick out a shirt. I need the size, I need the color, I need your address. Your address goes no further than me, I promise you that. If you're uncomfortable giving me your address, well, we can spin it again. That's very kind of him, but I can't take it. Okay, all right then. We're going to remove Popo. We're going to remove Car. We're going to add Electro King, and we're going to do it all over again. Okay, anyone else here want in on this for a free t-shirt before I spin it again? Hall Gaming, you want in here? You don't have a shipping address. Fub wants in here. Remove Big Panther, okay. I don't think Mad's in here to begin with. I don't even know what that is. It's whatever address you receive mail at. Thanks, you're good, okay. Alright, guys. For a t-shirt, here we go. 3, 2, 1. He wants the shirt by email. Ryga, you still here, my friend? Oh no, you got a bacon triple butter burger from Culver's and they forgot the bacon. Oh. Is there a Bears Suck t-shirt? No, there's not. All right, Ryga. Hit me up on Discord. You can find me on my Discord. Here's the link to the merch shop. Just let me know which of the t-shirts you want, what size, what color. That's fine. I don't care if you're overseas. We've had winners in all over Canada, Germany, Sweden, all over. I'll ship it wherever. It's not a problem. Just PM me on Discord and we'll get it set up. Only Farmer got here a little late. Oh, only vodka. You got that right, St. Jolene. Sweden. Yep, I sent to Sweden before. So we'll take care of you wherever you live. Wherever you live. I think the only place they can't send to is North Korea. And if you live in North Korea, you're probably not on the internet anyway. Farmer was quite sober yesterday, I think, when she was playing in the shifting gears KVK. I think she took one day off from hitting a vodka bottle. Farmer, yeah, there are several people who have said that they have registered for Invictus. On average, it's anywhere from 5 to 10 billion of each resource. Depends. Last KVK, it wasn't a lot of fighting. The KVK before, there wasn't a lot of fighting. If I get a billion kill points, it's about 3 to 4 billion of each. If I get 2 billion kill points, it's about 3 to 8 billion of each. Or 5 to 8 billion of each. It depends on the opponent too. You know, obviously, the tougher the opponent, the worse trades I'm taking, the more I spend to heal. The easier the opponent, the better trades, you know. I mean, you know how it is. So 2 more days. 2 more days of matchmaking, and then it's pre-KVK after matchmaking, right? I don't have to wait any longer. We don't have to wait any longer after that, right? We got the Marauders and all that shit then starts. All that pre-KVK crap, right? Yeah, she mixes her vodka, Electro King, she mixes her vodka with bubble tea. I don't know what the hell bubble tea is, but you can tell she's pretty wasted on some of her streams. You can just tell. Oh my goodness, there's one day of announcement, and then it's pre-K. Oh, good lord. Good lord. Thank you, Rorsch34, for the new subscription. Appreciate that. If y'all are lurking there and haven't done so yet, please hit that subscription button. If you're not subscribed already, it's 100% free. As you can see, we do fun stuff, t-shirt giveaways here and there. Electro King pops in from time to time. Gives away a profile picture. And why my Electro King is not playing now is beyond me. I hit the button and it doesn't come up. There we go. Stream Elements Snafu. I think we scared her out of the live stream. Only Farmer, you still here? We're just kidding. We're just kidding. So what's I forget, guys, who were in 1029 last KVK. What's Gumbo's Kingdom? 1458 or something, I think. I know they registered for Inviticus. How many did register for that Shifting Gears? 62. Well, I mean, you know, we want a hard fight. We want a hard fight. Our last 2 KVKs have how do I phrase this without being insulting to the kingdoms we fought against? They have not been super challenging. What's up, Conqueror? 1459 now. Okay, I knew it was somewhere in there. So they registered for Inviticus themselves. My kingdom registered for that new KVK. I'm getting ready for the shit show. Hey, the 3 hours yesterday were fun, right? In the same respect, though, if it's not a super organized kingdom that understands how to play that KVK and gets everyone organized, if it's a kingdom where people don't follow instructions, it's going to be tough. Got hives from bubble tea? What the hell is in it? What the hell is in it? Oh, 10K. 10K, Saint Jolene. Not 5K. I'll do face reveal at 10K. What's up, AG? Yeah, I started out yesterday. I was going to use one shifter march. But I would say at least 60 to 65% of the people on the Octo Donut team were using shifters. And we could not push the field then. So I just went back to a 7 march lineup. You know, because you're right. We were unable to push the field on the left side of that map yesterday because we did not have enough people open fielding. You know, and I think let's just say, right, let's say this flag is being contested. You know, you're going to have to push in with your open field marches, clear the field of open field troops, clear the field of shifters, you know, maybe set up your line of mobile shifters at this number 6 flag, set up your line, or at this number 6 gold node, set up your line of stationary shifters back here at this level 23 barbarian, right? So that when you rally the flag, your mobile shifters and your long range shifters can hit any troops that might be coming in to attack that rally. But in the same respect, your open fielders then have to keep the field clear of shifters on the other side. You know, so it's going to be for the most organized kingdoms in the game, to be honest with you. Bubble tea is a bomb, too many calories. Tapioca balls. Okay. AG, I doubt that it's a KVK format 1029 would ever play. For the simple fact that it's going to be hard enough for Imperium Kingdoms to organize, okay, who are going to play shifters? Who are going to play open field? Who's going to rally? Who's going to garrison? I mean, typically, you know your rallies and garrisons, but, you know, you're going to have to manage everyone in their troop types. It's going to require everyone in the kingdom to listen and understand. And in a KVK that we typically play, we have 4, 5, 6. I've seen upwards of 9 kingdoms in a camp. So to do that level of micro-organization between 5 kingdoms, just not something that's feasible. Yeah, I mean, if your kingdom is super organized and you have players there that buy into the philosophy, that listen, you know, but not only do you have to organize your open field players and your shifter players, you have to ensure that you have enough of each of those players during the various times people are online during the day. Right? So, I mean, shit, I could see an entire, you know, you got to hire a project manager just to do that sort of thing. Yeah, I don't blame you, Car. If you broke out in hives from it the first time, stay away. Stay away. Oh, precisely. Many kingdoms, Rorsch, many kingdoms have problems just keeping them in the murder ball, and with people running off chasing easy kills. Right? I mean, you see one city gets rallied 10 minutes away from the front lines. You know, half that murder ball disappears to hit troops marching home from that rally. It's pathetic in many kingdoms, right? On the Chinese servers, where everyone is using range, there was an altar where one side used only ranged marches, and the enemy couldn't ball up because they kept dying too fast. That's nuts. Yeah, I mean, that KVK type is going to take a lot of resources and a lot of speed ups. It's not going to be for the faint of heart. I mean, what did they give us yesterday, Popo? I think they gave us 4, 8, almost 1,000 days of speed ups that I damn near blew through in 3 hours of fighting. So, I mean, I had fun yesterday, don't get me wrong. I don't think that's going to be a KVK for everyone. It requires a different level of organization than many Kingdom leadership teams are going to want to put into this game. I think if they made some tweaks to it, exactly what I would suggest for tweaking it, I don't know. It just seemed like those ranged marches were way too overpowered. The only way to beat shifters is to use your own shifters, and I think that's the problem we had on the left side, is our shifters were setting up way in the back. You know, if you're a player that likes to look at reports and likes to see good reports, probably a KVK you're going to love. It's all fun when speed up and resource. Yeah, exactly. You know, and admittedly, right, I do kind of play this game with a reckless abandon that many players don't. So I get it. I get it. You know, and the problem I found too when I was using one shifter is, you know, you have to set keybinds, right? If you've got your open field marches here, you know, you do the alt and you drag the circle around them, and you know, you maybe set that to the number 1, you know, and then you use your number 1 to select those so your shifter can stay in the back line. And that's just a different level of micromanagement that a lot of players aren't used to, and a lot of players don't enjoy. You know, because every time those 5 or 6 marches come out of your city, you got to do that again. You know. And that might be a thing, right? Using farms for shifters and mains for normal, but a lot of people don't have. I know I myself, I've only got one farm that's got decent commanders on it. You know, so what? You're gonna use your farm with Sun Tzu and Cleopatra as a shifter. Some farms it'll be fine for, others it won't. That's an idea of pancakes, right? Right, like we've got that event at the beginning of every KVK where you can trade building speed ups in for training speed ups. You know, maybe you give players the option to trade them in for training speed ups or healing speed ups. Maybe you have the option, or you have the same type of event where you can trade a limited number of research in for healing. You know, trade building for training and trade research for healing. You know, maybe that's an option. I mean, I use my research speed ups every KVK for crystal tech, but I still got probably more than I would need in the next 3 or 4 KVKs. That's a good point, Dracul. I have decent farms, but not going to waste my time trying to build up crystal tech on them. That's a very valid point. Popo doesn't think you need crystal tech for shifters. I think you would probably need some. Just max war tech for one troop type. What's up, Abu Ryan? Yeah, I don't do anything with crystals on my farm. Not a damn thing. Not one thing. I want to spend as little time on my farm as I have to. When we're fighting, I'll have it up on a tablet so that I can fill flags and fill rallies if I have to. But I'm not doing crystal tech on that shit. Not one bit. You know, I'd rather spend the time on my main account making sure everything is done there. And if everything is done and there's no fightings, hey, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill because I know at some point there's gonna be a pass that opens, and I'm up for 20 hours straight. So when you have downtime in KVK, you need to take every opportunity. Yeah, there are certain people, AG, that can play on multiple accounts at the same time. I'm really not one of those. Really not one of those. So if you do shifter, if I were to do shifter marches on a farm, they would be those stationary ones. They wouldn't be the mobile ones. I don't even compete in events with my farm. They're cool. I don't even care if I finish the dailies on my farm. Right now I have 7 in the cloud. Hey, Cliff. Right? I mean, I've got decent commanders on this farm. It's just I don't use them in the open field because I have no tech. You know what I forget what my marches even are. Nevsky Mina, Juan Scipio. This is a 5551 Saladin and a 5551 William. Then we've got the wonderful Harold and Alex. And Boudica Ziel. I mean, my gear is absolutely nothing to write home about. It's pretty much all purple gear. I got a couple legendaries here and there. And these armaments, absolute garbage. Well, I shouldn't say absolute garbage, but a lot of them are just mix and match. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'd rather fill flags and fill rallies with my farm than deal with micromanaging shifters. This farm was at, I mean, I was up to 83 million power with this farm, but we're trying to ask people to keep power low on farms, so I don't even know where these T5s came from. Those must have come back after KVK. I shouldn't even have those on there. Don't want to not be a man of my word. I told leadership I deleted them all. There, now we're down to 61,536,451 on that farm. I mean, once KVK starts, I will I will bring these 3 farms and the other 4 farms I have on 2 other email addresses out of the cloud and start farming like a madman for about 20-25 days. And then we'll transfer all the resources off and put those back in the cloud. You're much more talented than I am, Blackout. It is very hard for me to manage 2 accounts at the same time. Honestly, it would be one thing if I could do them both on the PC version, both on the same PC. Right? But because they are tied to the same email address, I can't run them both on the PC at the same time. So I have to run one on PC, and of course that's going to be my main account. And then I have the other one up on the tablet, on the Android tablet. I don't plan, Popo, I don't plan to take those into the KVK map. They can stay in Home Kingdom and farm there for all I care. I just don't want them to affect matchmaking power. Yeah, I mean, if this was on a different device, I mean, theoretically, right, I could use BlueStacks and run my main account on the PC version and this off of BlueStacks on the same PC. But Lilith, when I was doing that and I was doing 1+1 forts, Lilith didn't like it. They slapped me with an 8-hour ban. Said no, you can only run characters from the same account, right? So this is my account. These are characters. They told me you can only run characters from the same account on separate devices. I tried to argue that BlueStacks is an Android device, and they said no, it's all on the same PC, the same device. And if you can't use Sandbox though when the 2 characters are on the same account, Popo. Right? If you have multiple accounts, then I understand that there is a program called Sandboxy that will allow you to run multiple instances of the Rock PC version. But you have to have those then on separate accounts. Well, yeah, I'm sure you have to create a virtual desktop, a virtual machine, or something crazy like that to run the other PC version in. But yeah, I'm not going to go to that extreme. And I do not want to risk a ban. I have worked too hard on this account, spent too much money on this account to get it banned. I'm sure that's the case, Fub. I'm sure that's the case. You know, or they looked at my profile and they saw this picture, right, where I'm watching a stream up on the top monitor. I'm playing on the PC version on my main account, and then I have 3 BlueStacks instances running on the side. Right, one of these was a separate email address, or 2 of these were 2 different email addresses than my main account, and one of these was a farm from my main account, just a different character. So yeah, I mean, you know, honestly though, I've seen other streamers run. Shoot, there was one guy that had like 15 accounts running at the same time. Right, and I even saw him streaming, and they were multi-synced to send out farmers. You know, but it's not for me to report all that shit. I focus on what I'm doing, make sure what I'm doing doesn't get me banned. I'll let Lilith worry about everyone else. But there are multiple streamers that I have watched that have shown their screen and had multiple instances run at the same time. Well, I mean, you got the diamond card, they won't ban you. It was an 8-hour ban that I got lifted fairly quickly. But, you know, I mean, I'll be honest about that. After I got banned, it was like 45 minutes to an hour on with VIP support before they said, okay, don't do it again. And they lifted that ban. But still, it's a fucking shocker to log into your account and not be able to do anything. Yeah, if he got paid for it, I'm sure he, you know, hey, if I sent him a check, I'm sure he'd promote my streams on his live stream also, right? You know, I get it. This is his job. It's his job. It's what he does to support his wife and family, to put food on the table, to pay his mortgage. So I get it. This is not my full-time job. I do this for fun. So now I make sure if I'm running multiple accounts, it's one on my PC. Hell, I deleted BlueStacks entirely from this PC. So I will run multiple characters at the same time on the same account, but one is on the PC version and one is on my Android tablet. I could run a third if I had an Apple tablet. But yeah, I mean, I do not want to be the next Legend Roni, the next YouTube content creator with the scandal surrounding them. No, thank you. Even though I don't really create content, it's more live stream. Blackout, you can run 3. 1 on the PC version, 1 on an Android tablet or phone, and 1 on an Apple tablet or phone. So you can theoretically run 3 characters from the same account at the same time. They just have to be on those different operating systems. Swap before the other one gets to 70%. Oh, good God. I mean, the last thing I'm going to do in the middle of a KVK is swap over to my farm account. Right? To send troops to a rally or flag. That's why I do it on my tablet. You need to swap accounts while you log on to the other one. Yeah. So yeah, it'll kick you from the device, right? Like here. So I'm grabbing my tablet now, right? I am loading up Rise of Kingdoms on my tablet. 15%, 30%, and now it's saying, hey, you're on another device on this PC version. Right? So on the tablet, I am now switching to Lambeau Farm 1, or Lambeau Farm. Okay, I'm letting that load up on my tablet. I am restarting the PC version that was last on my main account. No, we've got 2 more days of matchmaking, AG. Okay, so now I am on my main account on my PC version, right? And I'm throwing up emojis on my tablet version. You can see them on the farm account there. So I use my tablet then to send troops to rallies and flags during KVK. I wouldn't broadcast that, Popo, because, yeah, you could get in trouble. When pass is open, I'll use this account then to fill flags, build flags, while I'm using this account to random teleport and do stupid shit. So yeah, 2 more days of matchmaking, and then there's another 24 hours. I forget what it's called. Blackout said it earlier. So I hope that answered your question, Blackout, but that's how I'm running multiple characters on different devices at the same time. Is I'll log into one on one device and this on the other device. I'm going to try Pineapple. I don't know if I have the speed ups to do it, but I'm going to try and push to 200 million in pre-KVK. There is a achievement somewhere in here for 200 million power. I don't exactly remember where it is. I just know it's one I still need. And we, you know, honestly, we should have just done it when we were at 192 million power a year and a half ago, but we didn't. Alright, excuse me for just a minute. I'm going to run Drain the Main Vein. I will be right back. No, I will not use universals on pre-KVK training. Nope. I mean, I'm going to do quite a few Marauders to hopefully get some extra speed ups. Typically I use half of my AP on Marauders and save the other half for the KVK map. So I think 16, 17, 14, 15, I lost count number of KVKs now. One time I got top 20. I just want to be Lambo. I don't want to be Baba. I don't want to be Ekram. I don't want to be Chisgul. Nope. I'm happy with myself. No, we're going to Mexico. Going to Mexico in January. I'd like to not max out the credit cards on a game. I'm gonna eat a mango so I can type. Enjoy. Enjoy. So at reset we'll probably just finish off the training that's in here and start new ones. We're not gonna go crazy on MGE training day. We'll worry about our MGE points come kill event day. I need to put up. So for the upcoming MGE, the below members have been chosen for rank 1 through 15. Please get as close as possible on the assigned points total. Do not go above it unless you're assigned rank 1. So we are getting somewhere between 8 million and 9 million. Which isn't a huge amount. We'll get a few today, a few tomorrow. About 1 million on farming day generally. But I'm not going to blow through AP pots doing barbs. I'm not going to use healing speed ups. If you pass the limit, depends. It depends. Right? Like if I go over 9 million and I fail to communicate that and apologize for that and accept responsibility for my actions, there's a chance. There's a chance you get zeroed. Okay. If you don't claim your assigned spot, you're not able to participate in the next MG. So we generally cut people some slack if it's an honest mistake. So if I should happen to go above 9 million in error, and I apologize for it, and I own up to the fact that I did, and I communicate that to everybody, as long as I'm not passing Ani for second place, generally you're forgiven one time. Generally. I mean, all this requires for you to get your points is a little bit of planning and a little bit of effort. So, but if somebody's being a complete asshat and they pass somebody on the very last minute of the last day, that's a problem. Hey, Nicholas. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We've never had a fine system in place in the past. It is something that the leadership team has talked about. You know, more so surrounding the gold head events when we see farms pushing into the top 10. If it was a huge problem, fines are something that we could definitely explore. You know, the problem is who would hold the money? We'd almost have to create a Kingdom Bank account just to hold the resources, right? And I don't know anyone who really wants to manage that. That too, Pineapple, right? I mean, we had a fine system in other kingdoms, and there were players who just didn't give a shit. You know, if they could buy 1 billion of each resource for $65, and it was worth it for them to then, you know, push from second place to first place or whatever it was, because they knew all they had to pay was $65 or $70 or whatever it was for 1 billion of each resource. Yeah, so you know, I mean, it hasn't gotten to that point yet. Typically, if somebody breaks the rules and Lambo yells at them, they generally listen. We had a repeat offender once and they got zeroed. You know, first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. Yeah, there's cars sending a screenshot getting, what was it, 16, and I'm getting 4s here. Oh, wait. Dispatching done, then we'll go by the VIP shop after we get our traveling and dispatching done. Probably gonna wait until right before reset tomorrow to finish those troops that are in the hospital. That'll give them, then I'll just have to use an hour or two of speed ups. I won't have to use 24 hours of speed ups. Yeah, I got 6 yesterday and I was jumping up and down. And then Carr sends me that damn screenshot and I got sick to my stomach. When's the shit coming out with the quote? It's hard to be nice to people when they're fucking idiots. It's on the list. It is on the list. Just trying to figure out how that should be phrased on a t-shirt, if it's going to fit on a t-shirt. If we want some graphics behind that, or on the back of the t-shirt, right? I don't know. What's up, Alex? Why are we not just skipping this? I want to checkbox skip all cutscenes. Welcome back. Oh, one more. Just wanted to wear it with school. Yeah, I'm sure your teachers will appreciate that, right? We'll be sure and leave the www.lamborock.com off of that t-shirt then, if you're gonna wear that to your school. Okay, let's spend some gems. All right. Well, I suppose we should get our expensive stuff first. Where are the purple ones? There we go. All right, we're gonna need some more to max spin the wheel, but we can always get more. It's about good first impressions. Oh, good lord. So where's that put me now? 1,324. Oh, no, I didn't want to use that. No, I don't want to. I'm not doing Ceroli tonight. That Ceroli pissing me off. Did I get that? Yep. I don't think I did my boost yet, did I? We'll probably do Ceroli early in the morning. And I'm sorry, you're all. Apple is a much more patient man than I. I know he does them all in his Boom Boom chat. Again and again and again, but yeah. I don't do legend mode. I just do hell mode. That lets me buy everything I want in that shop anyway. Legend mode is not worth the additional aggravation and frustration. Here, these. What are these? Yeah, I don't care about gathering. Is Margaret in here? Why is it still in the blueprints if I want this one? I can't drag it over there. Oh, I'm stuck on blueprints now. Click the edge. Oh, thank you so much, Blackout. We got a ways to go on her yet. So we're gonna have some time on tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow we might open these armaments chests. Unless there's fighting in a KVK somewhere we can watch. Well, I mean, the top rewards for that are really, really... I mean, that's the first time we've ever hit level 10. I mean, for as much as some people spend in that event, yeah, it's really not worth it, but... I see you, Dracul. You and your Saladin, I see you. I don't know why it does this, though, lately. Whatever I attack with when this first starts is how it sets up my defense. I don't want that. I want this. Yeah, really nothing in here to get. I mean, I guess you could get a couple of crystal keys, right? Thinking about taking a break from rock, and I'm in a kingdom that is about to zero me, and I'm waiting to migrate. Good idea. Well, you want to be upfront and honest, though, with the people you're migrating to let them know you're coming there and you're going to take a break. I mean, I would maybe talk to your existing kingdom and let them know, you know, hey, I'm going to take a break. You just leave me alone. I'll go to the cloud. You know, I'm not going to log in for 30 days. My account will go to the cloud. It's not going to count against your matchmaking. And when I come back, there's a ton of bundles that I can purchase for a returning governor or whatever it is, right? But can't migrate till September. Why so long? But I mean, yeah, there is a 30-day shield available. It costs quite a few gems, but if you don't want to get zeroed and need to take a break from the game, right? I mean, it's 45,000 gems. But you do get an achievement if you pop a 30-day shield. Right? It's not a lot of points for an achievement, but yeah, I mean, that might be your best option, Nicholas. I know 45k gems is not cheap. I mean, they zero you. You come here without troops, you're not going to be much help at all. So yeah, I would strongly suggest that 30-day bubble. You know, and I don't know where your account's at as far as power. But yeah, I agree with these guys. It's worth the peace of mind, 45k gems. But then you just got to not log into that account. Just Stay in contact with Mad Mania and he'll let you know when we're ready. How would you run 3 infantry marches when William comes out? That's a very good question, Adam. A very good question. Not something I can. I mean, maybe William, Lucci, Guan, Scipio, and then who's your third, right? Popo's saying William Wallace, Scipio, Gorgo, Lucci, Guan, Sargon. Sargon? Are you on crack? And I'd rather do Lucci Alex than Gorgo Lucci myself. But I mean, taking a break from the game and staying active all the time, that's two different things, right? I'm right there with you, Carr. I mean, the only time I've run 3 infantry marches is when I couldn't field more than 1 archer march because of dead troops, and I couldn't field more than 1 cavalry march. I mean, you can still pop a 30-day shield and complete objectives, right? The shield won't break unless you physically attack somebody. But you'd still have to, well, I guess a 30-day shield is kind of redundant then, because you wouldn't be going to the cloud anyway. No, Lucci Alex. I wouldn't run Gorgo. No. I don't use Gorgo in the open field at all. That's just me. I don't enjoy micromanaging my marches and coming home and switching gears and setting them out again. But I don't like Sargon in the open field. I've used him multiple times. I mean, P. Ross. See, I pronounced it right, Carr. P. Ross. Lucci, maybe. William Wallace might complement another commander. I think we really just have to wait until William comes out and somebody expertises him to see who he syncs up with. That's just my honest opinion, though. I mean, I'm sure that there are KVKs that will be having fighting relatively soon, and there will be people in those KVKs that are expertising him. I'm not an infantry player. I really am not. And, honestly, the reports, I haven't seen the reports, but the word that I get from players who know players who are in the Chinese servers are that many of the Chinese players who expertise him right away regret doing so. Because Wallace Lucci is not a huge leap from Lucci Alex. So I'm gonna max spin for him, right? But I'm not going to invest gold universals into him until I absolutely have to. A lot of the Chinese players were psyched when they were 1v1ing with William Wallace. But it's in those bigger murder ball type situations that they were not impressed with him. At least this is what I'm told. That was not a huge improvement over what they were running before. I use HQ Belly, but then I swarm on an instant. If I'm walking past the flag, it needs to be swarmed. I'm there. I don't recall my troops to change to a swarm march. Alright, I think we got everything done we can do on this account for now, right? Oh, silver keys. So the next wheel we have is going to be the leadership wheel with the new infantry commanders on it. So that will be in 24 hours, a little less than 24 hours. The next full infantry wheel will not be for, 2 weeks, another 2 weeks, another 4 weeks. So if you're wanting to get infantry commanders besides William Wallace, you'll need to wait 4 weeks. But the wheel that starts in 23 hours and 38 minutes, that's going to have William Wallace on it. Herman Iceman. Hands down, in my opinion, Herman is the must-have out of those three. I haven't heard anything about Scipio. Gosu. Yeah, I mean, last KVK, ZL Herman, that was my absolute best march. Now, again, I have top-tier equipment on ZL, so that may skew the data, but a lot of my teammates also said that ZL Herman was their best march in the game. Close second was Lucci Alex. I still like Hera. I think for cities, he's a very good garrison player. Excellent for chaining. I put Hera behind Richard now instead of YSG for chaining. Gorgo Hera is still a super solid garrison. Eleanor Hera is a super solid garrison. I don't think you can go wrong with Hera. Is he somebody that you should be dumping gold universals into if you're not a Kingdom garrison player? Probably not. On all of my farms, You know, if you have a farm that's got gold heads and you want to make sure that that farm stays safe, yeah, maybe here is something that you expertise. So you've got at least one good garrison captain on that farm. I think most of my farms, I've got an expertise YSS and a Sun Tzu secondary. I don't have either Hera or Lapu. Getting an MGE spot, and I need to choose one of those for barb chaining. Hera. I love Hera for barb chaining. I've never used Lapu for barb chaining. I don't think I've ever used Lapu for anything, to be honest with you. Yeah, what KVK are you in, Ricky? What's your power at? Hey, Gosu, come on. I did one live stream where I changed for 42 minutes. I used to do it. I still do it occasionally. I just don't do it for 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 hours straight like some of you guys do. I'll go out and I'll do it while I'm at work in meetings, not paying attention to the meetings. You know, chain for a half hour, come home. Yeah, I mean, Ricky Lee, I'll be honest with you, right? I'm at 180 million power now. Last KVK, I started the KVK at 154 million power. And I still get very anxious when I random teleport. Just finished KVK 5, power 85 million. I mean, yeah, if I'm walking past an 85 million power player who is random teleported, and I've got 5, 6, 7 max marches, and we're not talking yellow marches coming home from a fight, and I have 1 or 2 teammates there with me, we're gonna swarm that fucking city. Right? I don't know, and I cannot honestly say if I get it, you enjoy random teleporting, but yeah, I don't know. At 85 million, that's not something I'd be doing. So you've got bigger balls than me. Especially if you don't have garrison commanders now. You've got much bigger balls than me, my friend. Yeah, but I get Popo. I was 120 million and TP'd in front of SV68. I get it, right? They can't cheeseburger your city, though, so you were safe. Yeah, and I mean that's pretty good for a KVK 5, right? It's just I don't know. I mean, I still even at the power I'm at with all the commanders I have, I still random teleporting makes me very nervous. You know, there are many players out there who just don't give a fuck and they will swarm anything in their path. So I guess it really depends on the kingdoms you're matching up against. You know, do they have those type of players in them or not? I mean, when MF was here in this kingdom at 700 million power, if you were off territory, it didn't matter if you were 50 million power or 200 million power, you were not safe. Yeah, I mean, if you're comfortable doing it, Ricky, hey, more power to you. Like I said, you got bigger balls than me. Popo, I'll zero you. I swear, if you are off territory, try it, please. Hey, be sure and call me on Discord if that happens so that I can jump on and live stream that. Right. If you're not swarming, somebody else will. Which, you know, honestly, watching that 2268 KVK, the last KVK they were in, it surprised the fuck out of me at the number of players between 80 and 100 million power that just random teleported. You know, and then they send their five or six armies halfway across the map. It just amazed me that they did not get rallied or swarmed down. I would much rather have our 80, 90 million power players instead of random teleporting, you know, helping assist with objectives. You know, the last thing I want to do is see them zeroed at in the first zone in KVK and not be able to play the rest of KVK. Toughest kingdom I faced is 1718. 1718 are human. Yeah, I mean, there are some players that do random teleport specifically to try and gain an advantage and get those forts built. Generally, in our kingdom, right, random teleporters are myself, you know, Noobzilla random teleports, John Paul Jones random teleports. But, I mean, these are players with tip-top gear. Trash Panda also, Coco Boy, Echo. You know, I'm sure Winnie the Pooh would do it, so would Shadow. I would not be surprised if Snow Goose random teleports. You know, but I mean, there are other players here, right, that really have no business random teleporting. Dracul, 70 million. Dave, 67 million. You know, I mean, some of these guys are free-to-play players that really wreck no business random teleporting. Right? Just based on what I know, based on their spending level and the commanders that they have. I know you would do it if you were asked to do it, Dracul, and everyone would if they were asked to do it. It was probably bubbled at the time, though, Blackout, right? Oh, it can get zeroed, Popo, if that player makes one single mistake while it's getting swarmed down. If they've got War Frenzy on, yeah, and they make one mistake, they don't hit heal at the right time, Oh yeah, we can zero up pretty damn quickly. Dracul versus Baba live. Friday night fights. Dracul versus Baba. Yeah, I mean, I'll random T when the zone first opens up. I'll do everything in my power to get close to the enemy fort so I can hit their troops marching to it, or get close to their pass so I can disrupt their flag building. You know, but once territory's built and we've got flags that are touching, you know, then it's time to get back home. What's up, schmuck? Y'all don't know King Schmuck. He is the king of the schmucks. Dropping a link to his channel in my chat here. Be sure and go and subscribe to him so you know when he's dropping videos or when he goes live. Yeah, that last KVK we were in Dracul, I would not call any of those players that were hitting your city top tier players. So please don't get overconfident. I'll show you my Ash build. I typically do ZL Ash for rallies, though, to be honest with you. It just seems to do better for me for whatever reason. And maybe it's because I have the wrong build, so, you know, God only knows. Although I used this exact same build yesterday in the match, in the test server. And we did fairly well with Ash ZL in that test server. That Seawill build, okay. So I must have got it from Seawill then. I mean, I shared some reports in that live stream yesterday. I didn't go back and capture reports or screenshots or anything, honestly. After 3 hours of streaming and 3 hours of straight solid fighting, I was kind of exhausted. I needed a nap. So after we spun for the $100 yesterday and got that all sorted out, I went and I took a nap. And they only left that server up for an extra hour so people could get in and look at reports and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. You know, there was one KVK we were rallying a pass, and I used every single combination of Archer commanders, right? We did Ash Henry, we did Henry Nebu, we did Henry Ash, we did Ash ZL, we did ZL Ash, we did Henry ZL. We tried everything. And the best trades that I got were from ZL Ash. And I've used that ever since. Last KVK, every Archer rally I ran was ZL Ash. But again, and even in Arco Osiris today, it was ZL Ash. And I would say 50% of my rallies captured the structure with minimal swarming. Ricky, it was fun. It was a different experience. It was fun. At the same time, and I've said this multiple times already today and yesterday, I think it's going to take a highly organized, highly structured kingdom to really make that KVK work and be able to be aggressive in that KVK. Yeah, it was... I don't think it's a bad KVK. I think those shifters are slightly overpowered, and I did make this suggestion to, maybe they have to limit the number of shifter marches to 1 or 2 per player. What frustrated me in that was that all of our open field players would be pushing forward, trying to clear the field, because you got to clear the field in front of the shifters to get to the shifters and clear those, and our shifters were not doing a super solid job moving up behind us. And I would say probably 60 to 70% of the players on our team yesterday were running those shifter marches. So our open field presence was lacking. I can see where it might be fun. You move forward with your open field marches. You clear the open field as your shifters, your mobile shifters, move up behind you. And your permanent shifters or your immobile shifters move up behind them. And you just slowly take the field inch by inch, moving your shifters forward as you progress. And then you launch the rally, and those shifters then are hitting the troops that are swarming the rally down. But to organize that level of effort in a kingdom and make sure that you have people assigned to do each of those tasks, that's just another level of organization that very few kingdoms have. It adds a new element as far as strategy in the game, but at the same time, I don't know that there are a lot of kingdoms structured in such a way where they're going to be able to organize that level of execution. And God forbid you're in a shifting gears KVK as a low seed kingdom, and you have 5 to 11 kingdoms in your camp, and you're trying to do that level of organization for your fights. That's a freaking nightmare. Yeah, I hear you, Gosu, right? I mean, the reason we were pushing forward like crazy, or at least trying to, was because we knew if we needed more speed ups, all we had to do was ask Lilith for them, and they'd send us another email with another 424-hour speed ups in it. Because we had unlimited resources. I mean, it would be a very expensive KVK for the kingdoms participating in it. That is 100% for sure. And I think Gosu said in somebody else's stream earlier that shifters are just a ranged weighted cheeseburger. Yeah, I don't recall. I think I was right up around that 250, 300 million kill points. Popo, and yeah, I don't remember what I used for resources. I'd have to go back and rewatch the stream. But I mean, over I think it was right around 1,000 days of healing speed ups. I mean, just insane. I think at the end I had like 17 days of healing speed ups left. In the last 30 minutes, I said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna swarm this flag with every march I have." I think I had 3 million deads at the end of that 3 hours. Again, not sustainable in a real KVK, right? But knowing that it was only a 3-hour deal, kind of throw caution to the wind there. I don't know if it's a KVK format I would recommend for smaller kingdoms at all. I mean, we'll see. There are 62 kingdoms registered in this existing Shifting Gears KVK. So, we'll definitely, I mean, we're going to be in KVK also, but if there's nothing to do in KVK, we'll definitely try and spectate some of these. Electro King is in a KVK as well. I told him if he shoots me the details around his KVK, that I would be more than happy to stream some of his KVK. Rygar, are you still on the stream? I just want to confirm that Wolverine on Discord is you. I haven't heard of anyone this registration that had to select a different one. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Rega. I'm going to end the stream here shortly, and then I'll send you some messages. You don't need to send the screenshot. Let's see, where are we going? Customization. Redirect. Is there anyone out there streaming? Has Mr. Siege really been streaming since 3 p.m.? Is he still streaming? Yeah, it looks like he is. Hey, you got Siege questions. We're going to call it a day here, and we're going to send you over to Mr. Siege's stream. He's the one to ask. Right? He's the one to ask. I am no Siege expert. Don't care to be. Appreciate y'all for hanging out tonight. We'll be back tomorrow to spin the first day of the wheel for William Wallace. Maybe open some armaments chest. And just chill. I was going to say something else, but it totally escaped my mind. I need sleep. Anyway, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.